Weird things are going on, YouTube. In spite of the fact that I use the most perfect construction techniques known to man, somehow the building is leaning a little bit, so I'm just gonna push it back with the tractor. It needs to go that way and a little bit that way. I'll push on the upper section for optimal leverage. Going full farmer today. I want to do the actual pushing with the bucket because that I have more control over. Set the handbrake. All right, here we go. Oh, wrong way. All right, contact. Okay, where's my level? The plan here is to nail some plywood onto the building with the tractor pushing on it, so that way it's, you know, more better. Oh wow, that helped a lot actually. All right, I gave it a couple more shoves. That is pretty much perfect. Let's see. Yeah, if it moves back some, it'll be perfect. So I'm gonna put it like that because I expect it to spring back a little bit when I release the bucket. Oh yeah, that's how they build the most expensive of mansions. So although this is probably the shortest episode of the cabin build series so far, this is the one which has actually taken me the most amount of time and energy to film. It's a lot of work getting the plywood sheathing up there and the siding, working by myself, as I was at this point. Ironically, now that the hard part's done, I've actually found 2 different helpers up here, which I can more or less call upon as needed, so I'm thankful for that. I'm thankful for everyone who's been reaching out, especially in the Telegram group. We have a real nice community there. And folks are like, if I was anywhere near, you know, this part of the country, I'd drive over and help you with these sheets. You know, you taught me how well, blah, blah, blah. I'd be thrilled to help out. I really appreciate that. You guys are great. You know, not to keep shilling the Telegram community we have, but it is a really good group over there as well. And you guys are always welcome to be a part of it. Now, yeah, so here's what we got. All right, I put plywood sheathing not only on the outside of this cabin, but also on the inside as well. And obviously there's insulation in there. As you can see, the leaves are off the trees. There is a little bit of winter in the part of the country that my family owns this land on where we're building this thing. It's honestly not that bad. However, it's just I don't want to cheap out on insulation for stuff. When I went to the store to buy the insulation for this, the most common thing there was R11 and R12 insulation. I bought R30, okay, because I don't like drafty buildings. And yeah, it's just, for such a small building, you know, you can kind of pick and choose your battles. If you're building a 2,000 square foot house, obviously that difference in insulation cost is massive. But for such a small structure, I mean, you might as well go all out and build it exactly how you want the thing. So, yeah, we got that going on. Some folks are probably wondering what this has cost. I've tried to keep tabs on it, and I can tell you at this point in the build, I'm into it about $8,000 dues. Now you say, wow, that's a lot. Yeah, but it costs so much money to build anything, you know, and especially with the way that the dollar-doo is doing. I mean, you'd be hard-pressed to find a serviceable used vehicle, you know, in decent shape for $8,000. And not only that, I've been looking around on some online classifieds in the area here, and you know, it's about $7,500 for basically a carport this size. All right, compared to the carport, we got 2x6 framing, we've got insulation, we have those usually have a steel roof but not steel siding. We obviously have both, and it wasn't built to be cheap, it was built to be good. So considering that, I'm pretty happy with it. Considering that I've done pretty much everything up until this point in the video by myself, I'm also pretty happy with it because, like I said, I don't really have much in the way of carpentry experience. But, you know, I'm really thankful it is coming together. I'm really thankful for everyone who's been watching these videos and who's been enjoying them and maybe getting some ideas for their own cabin build. It is coming together. I can't believe this. I'm really happy about it. And at this point, I guess the main things left to do are I got to run the stovepipe for the wood stove here, obviously. And also the solar system arrived. I need to drive that out there. I need to figure out how to install that. That's going to be its own adventure, but I'll film it, hopefully. And yeah, this has been a really fun build series so far, so I hope you guys are enjoying it, and I hope to see you in part Wow, we're up to almost part 6 already. I hope to see you in part 6. Thanks for watching, and Yahweh's blessings.